Hey there, DIY enthusiasts! Welcome back to another exciting episode where we dive deep into the world of welding. Are you ready to master stainless steel welding? It's a skill that can open up a world of possibilities for your projects. Today, I'm breaking down some common issues and their solutions. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned pro, these tips will help you achieve cleaner, stronger welds. So let's dive right in. Safety first, always make sure you're geared up properly before starting any welding project. First up, warping. This is a common issue that can really mess up your project if not handled correctly. Warping happens when the steel heats up too much and cools too quickly. This rapid change in temperature causes the metal to distort. To prevent this, make sure to use clamps and fixtures to keep everything in place. These tools help maintain the shape of your metal as it cools. Also, try to weld in short bursts. It's like giving the metal a breather. This technique helps manage the heat and reduces the risk of warping. Next, let's talk about discoloration. This is another issue that can affect both the appearance and integrity of your weld. Stainless steel can turn all sorts of colors when it gets too hot. These colors range from a light straw to a deep blue, indicating different levels of oxidation. This doesn't just look bad, it can also affect the metal's corrosion resistance. A discolored weld is more susceptible to rust and other forms of degradation. The trick here is to keep your heat input low. By managing your heat settings, you can minimize discoloration and maintain the metal's integrity. Use a lower amperage and keep your travel speed consistent. This ensures that the heat is evenly distributed, reducing the risk of discoloration. And don't forget to clean the weld area thoroughly before you start. A clean surface is crucial for a strong, clean weld. Now, on to cracking. Cracks can be a real headache, but they're preventable. These often occur due to rapid cooling or improper welding techniques. The key is to control your cooling rate. By managing how quickly the metal cools, you can prevent the formation of cracks. Stainless steel likes to cool down slowly, so preheat your metal if you can. This helps in reducing thermal stress and prevents cracking. And always use the right filler material. This isn't the time to cut corners. The correct filler material ensures compatibility and strength. Porosity is another common issue. These tiny holes can compromise the strength and appearance of your weld. Those tiny holes can weaken your weld and make it look messy. Porosity is often caused by contaminants or improper shielding gas flow. To avoid this, make sure your work area is clean and free from contaminants. A clean environment is essential for a clean weld. Also, check your shielding gas flow rate. Too much or too little can cause problems. Proper gas flow protects the weld from atmospheric contamination. Alright, now let's cover undercutting. This issue occurs when the weld metal fails to fill the groove created by the welding process. Undercutting happens when you weld too fast or with too high an amperage, leaving a groove along the weld. This weakens the joint and can lead to failure. To fix this, slow down and adjust your settings until you find that sweet spot. A slower, more controlled weld will fill the groove properly. Your weld should sit nice and flush with the base metal. A smooth, even weld bead is a sign of good technique. Finally, let's address spatter. Spatter can be annoying, but it's usually a sign that your settings are off. These tiny droplets of molten metal can stick to your workpiece and create a mess. Lower your voltage and play around with your wire feed speed until you get a smooth, clean weld. Proper settings will minimize spatter and improve weld quality. And always use an anti-spatter spray, it'll save you a lot of cleanup time. This simple step can make a big difference in your final product. So, there you have it. With these tips, you can tackle common welding issues with confidence. Tackle these common issues with confidence and you'll be welding stainless steel like a pro in no time. Remember, every weld is a learning experience. Remember, practice makes perfect, so keep at it and don't get discouraged. The more you practice, the better you'll get. Thanks for tuning in and happy welding. We hope you found these tips helpful and that they make your welding projects more successful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more DIY tips and tricks. See you next time. Your support helps us bring you more great content.